During this challenge, we're going to really focus on metabolism because I've heard from a lot of people who are eating the right things that they're really aware of how much fat and sugar they're eating, and yet nothing is happening. And that can happen when you have a broken metabolism. So during this challenge, we are going to focus on the metabolism more than we ever have before. In a recent test that we did here at My One Fit Life, we really worked on the metabolism for ourselves to see how it really works. And we were quite amazed by what we found, by not only what we eat, but when we ate it and in what proportions. So really focus in on what's coming up. You're going to see very specific day 1 and day 2. You can eat all of this stuff, but don't eat this stuff. Day 3 and 4, etc., etc. And what you're going to find is, as long as you really stick to what we're saying, no fats on day 1, 2, 3, and 4, even though we love fats and fats are really good for you, when this is all said and done, you're going to really enjoy your good fats. And most of those should come from vegetable fats like avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, a lot of good fats, and then fatty fish like salmon. If you can get your fats primarily from those areas, nuts and seeds are another one. They're really going to help your metabolism repair. However, before we get started with all that good fat, we really need to shock the system into understanding that we're doing something differently. If you've tried all kinds of diets and found that maybe they work for a short time, but then you gain it back and more, there's a lot of science behind why that happens. And what we've figured out is by taking specific days and taking out specific foods, your metabolism sits up and takes notice. So there are a lot of things that you're going to be focusing on. It's all laid out for you on day 1 and 2, day 3 and 4, day 5 and 6, and day 7 is kind of a free day. That's the fun day. You can do this for 2 weeks, or you can do it for 4 weeks. That's up to you. And then you can go back to regular clean eating. But for these first couple weeks, we really want to focus on fixing your metabolism so that you can get the best out of this program. So if you're ready to get started, hydration is going to be key. You're going to need to drink half your body weight in ounces every day at least. Or if you don't go by that, I go by the color of my output. So the urine is clear or pale, I'm good to go. But be very aware about how much water you're drinking. And no, coffee and all that other stuff does not count as water, just pure water. Besides hydration, you want to remove toxins. So getting toxins, all the toxins out of your food that you possibly can. Just think of it this way. When you eat something that has toxins, your body spends so much time trying to figure out what is that and what do I do with it, that the metabolism does not kick into gear because it's busy. Try to keep it not busy with that stuff. Give it real food all the time during your metabolism repair. Also fiber in the form of vegetables. That's going to be key. Lots and lots of vegetables. And hopefully that will incorporate into your regular daily eating life. For me, I did not like vegetables for most of my life, and I struggle with them sometimes. But after doing this metabolism reboot, I find that I get vegetables in my day all day because I realize how much fat I shed, how much energy I have, how much I don't hold on to food in my body. It's a really good thing to keep with the fiber. Lean protein is another one, except when we come to fish, which fatty fish is really good for you. But again, you want your good protein to come from vegetable sources as much as you can. And then when it comes to the animal sources, keep it wild caught fish. That is the best source of animal fat. Get your sleep, lower your stress levels, whatever you need to do that. Those all come into play when fixing your metabolism. So if you're ready to get started, check out day 1 and 2 and let's go.